Larry catches the biggest bass.
Yeah, big one. Or not too big. Hey, no overalls for me. I still might go get some because I do want some overalls. Yeah, 310. Yeah, he's still hitting it. He's swimming off with it. There he is. Look up. There he is. That might be a good one. Better. Yeah. Whoa. He looks angered. Yo, what is going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. And girls, sorry, boys and girls. I've been corrected on that a few times. I'm gonna start doing better. We are here at some of our favorite lakes to fish. We've been fishing these lakes for a while. We have a surprising twist today. They have actually killed all of the grass out here. Like all the grass on all the lakes have been sprayed. And normally this time of year, you can catch fish pretty good by flipping. So I don't know what that's gonna mean for today, and I'm pretty sure I've seen like 4 or 5 snakes out here. So the last video that has snakes in it, I think y'all really enjoyed that one because I have a pretty bad fear of snakes. I don't wanna say a fear of snakes, but it's like when I'm on the water and I feel vulnerable around a snake, that's when I don't do the best. So with that being said, we're gonna we just rigged up all of our stuff, and we are going to try to get on some of these big mouth bass. We have pretty basic summertime stuff. I'll show y'all a little bit more what we have and what we're throwing it on here in a second. But got our country cousin Greg out here with us today, and we're just gonna we're gonna see how many we can catch. We probably got a solid hour and a half, 2 hours of fishing ahead of us. And if this one's not good, we're gonna hit another one. And I am excited to see how it's gonna be because 1, the grass is dead. 2, there's a lot of like scum around the water. So looks like we might have some opportunities for some frog bites, at least like over here in this pocket. I see a little bit of it. And it looks like there might be some like around that side too. So looks like we should have a fairly good setup, something different, something new to try. And I really hate they killed this grass because like I've caught some big ones out of here. I feel like this lake has like the biggest fish in it too. So we're gonna see what we can get into. No promises, not promising any big fish, not promising any fish at all, because you never know it's fishing, but excited to do a little something different. Me and Greg have been killing the dam. Like when I say killing the dam, we have been going to the dam. Every time we've got together and fished, probably over the last 2-3 weeks, we have went to the dam if it hasn't been a tournament. So excited to switch it up a little bit, but we're definitely gonna go back to the dam because Greg caught a huge catfish.
Broke my heart.
And I'm so jealous. He caught a 25-pound catfish on Greg's 25th birthday. So 1, we gotta catch a big catfish. 2, tell Greg happy birthday in the comments because he just had a birthday. And 3, we gotta catch a big bass.
You gotta tell them it's not just no regular 25-pound catfish. This catfish left with something in mind.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
I ain't gonna say what it is, but it left with something.
You wanna tell them? Tell them.
I know we should save it.
Okay, we'll save it. All right, boys, so what Greg's referencing with that catfish, the catfish like literally stole something of Greg's. We had it up on the bank. It decided to go back in the water and took something of Greg's with it.
And it left yours behind.
And left mine. We had 2 things on the catfish. Let you imagine what those are. Might have been GoPro strapped to the back. Might have been, you never know. You never know. So we're gonna shut up, leave it at that, and we're gonna put the boat in the water and get to fishing here right now. See how prepared I am.
Those are your eyes. I'm tripping.
Dang, all the box with all my topwater stuff is in the truck. Or at the house. Dang, I thought I was so prepared for today. I don't have any topwater with me. I don't even have a frog. I was excited to throw a frog. Do you have a frog?
One bait.
Can I steal a frog from you?
Yeah. Pick what you like.
Oh, let's go. Greg has
Those
frogs.
white Berkley frogs are my favorite.
The white Berkley frogs. Do you just have like regular frogs? Like
They're hollow belly. These right here. Well, they're not hollow belly. These right here.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones I was telling you about. If you can find them, let me know. But anything you see in that catch your eye.
I might go with a good old white frog.
You wanna go with that?
Yeah, something I can swim.
I'm gonna go with one of these. I already got one pretty ready. Go for anything you like. And then it could be.
Dang. I thought I was prepared for today. I'm gonna go with this. You got any small topwater lures? Like a popper or something? Oh.
Yeah, just saucy.
Or like a Chapo or something?
No, I don't have any choppers, but we got a couple buzz baits in here.
Rob Gray. Oh, dude, those could be. I used to come out here.
It's a big one. You can throw it.
Oh, swell.
I'm gonna throw this buzz bait.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I used to come out here in the evening, some evening, and I would throw a buzz bait, and like that's the only rod I'd bring because I live 30 minutes away. And I would just take that bass raider and I would do a loop around the outside and just throw the buzz bait. And I would catch like 5 or 6 some evenings. All right, boys, we are going to re-rig a couple of these rods. I can't believe I left a whole bunch of stuff at home. Normally, that's like my #1 thing I try not to do whenever we go fish is, forget stuff. We don't need any other flipping stuff today, which I'm kind of sad about that. That's all good. We'll just re-rig our rods real quick. Rod #1 is this big cane walker. We had this tied on from the dam. Probably not gonna throw that. Definitely catch something on it, but I think there's definitely better things to throw. So we're gonna take this off. Man, I'm sick that I didn't bring those dadgum other baits. Well, this is the big Chapo. I normally throw the 90 size. This is the 120 that Greg so kindly donated to us. A big Chapo.
Are you going all moving baits or you going?
I think I'm going between either a slobber knocker or a worm. I'll probably do one worm. Just since it is hot. It could be good. They do chase bait in this pond really good, I feel like. All right, we got the little small frit side. Y'all know I'm keeping that on. If you watch any of these videos, you don't even have to question that. Next, we got a little flipping rig set up, which I didn't know that all this grass out here was going to be dead when we got out here, which I really hate that. But I'm going to tie a frog on because it looks like we could have some frogging opportunity. Catches 5-pounder. All right, there is our next rod rigged up. We got a little frog. I'm gonna get a cast with it too. You inspired me. Oh yeah, I'm excited for this. We're gonna go Ned rig on this one. Or not Ned rig, we're gonna go wacky rig. I started throwing the wacky rig probably about this time last year. And it's kind of unbeatable. It's almost like a fishing cat. Let's see, so we need a wacky hook. I feel like these hooks are kind of small. I got these. I bought these in like the 2/0 and the 1/0 I think are a little tiny, but I don't think it'll hurt us too bad. Better than not having any at all. So rig this one up. And all these knots that I tie, guys, on everything is a polymer knot. If I can tie it, that's what I tie. I feel like that's the one and only fishing knot that you really need to know unless you're like crappie fishing. Mr. Greg might tell you something different back there. He might tell you might want to know a loop knot or whatever. Whatever the crappie fishermen tie. But polymer, whether I catch like redfish or bass, trout, whatever I'm fishing for, catfish, if I can tie the polymer knot, that is 100% what I am going to tie. Because I mean, I just don't have any issues with it. I probably have broken off 4 or 5 polymer knots in my life, and I bet those 4 or 5 that I've broken off have been because I just messed up tying it. But I don't know how you can mess up tying it. Let's go O-ring. I feel like in the summertime, Senko, it doesn't matter what it is with like a certain color tip. So whether that's like a black Senko with a blue tail or a black Senko with a chartreuse tail or watermelon with a red tail, I think that tail really triggers them. If we can find some areas that don't have that muck on the water, we'll probably be able to kill them on this. So, all right, we got our rods all rigged up. And we got a whole bunch of confident stuff tied on, so. Uh-oh. Oh, that's on and ready to go, baby. There it is. Say it again. All right, guys. Greg was so courteous to lend me a frog because I didn't bring any.
See if it today might be one. Hopefully it doesn't. They get it.
Dang. 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 Come on. Ain't gonna catch no fish up there, boy. I can't tell you how many fish I've caught underneath this dock, but also how many times I've been hung under the dock. Like if I ever have a lake, I'm gonna build the dock with nothing under it. There's just gonna be like the support post, but it's gonna be like, build it as like minimal as you can underneath. If you can do that. There it is. Scared I'm gonna drop a camera in the water. Yeah, you just kind of cast in the direction. Dude, this is like the best time to, of course, be out here doing this. Ooh. I would just like to see one bite, one huge blow up. We'll go get it. I say we make a speed run around this one, and if we don't get bit, then we go somewhere else. Oh, dang, that was a good cast. Or like, we'll still have time to go try one more if we, you know, don't really try to figure it out, I guess. I don't want to do it, but I will throw this wacky rig just to get a bite. I really don't want to do that. That, like, on my own time, or we got to go get them now? There's a Walmart down here. Yeah, if you catch one before me, I'll go buy overalls on the way home. Under $50.
Yeah. Cow poop is like a pleasant, unpleasant smell.
Yeah, I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. Like, it doesn't smell necessarily good, but it fits the area. Say it again?
For it to be poop, it smells good.
Yeah. And like the area that you're in, when you smell it, it kind of like, it makes the experience, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to whoop up on me too bad. You don't want to embarrass me. All right, we got a bet. Greg catches a fish before me.
That's a pretty deadly bait. I don't know. I might throw it.
Yeah. I will say I've caught more like 5-pounders, probably like out of this little like pond. Like if you split it down the middle right here and then just on this side. I've caught a lot of like 5-pounders on chatterbaits over here. Oh, that's not a good thing. Is I have a knot in my line that I didn't take out from the tournament. And like I just tied my line together. Poop. All right, wacky rig it is. There we go. Yeah, big one.
That's a good big.
Or not too big. Hey, no overalls for me. I still might go get some because I do want some overalls. Just out there in the middle.
Big and it's a 5-pounder.
Oh yeah, that is a big one.
That's every bit of 4.
Does he count if I don't land him? He's just out here in the middle.
We can change the bet. Who catches the biggest fish?
Biggest fish?
Yeah.
I have a scale. All right, so biggest fish, overalls, has to buy my overalls.
You got me to land him?
I'm gonna tire. He's still kind of crunk. No, yeah, I'm gonna give him a second. Yeah, dude, he was just out here in the middle. This water's so hot. I see why we haven't gotten bit yet. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, no, he didn't come off.
I'll get him.
I got him. Yeah, I got him. There he is.
I say he's 3.
Yeah, he's solid 3-pounder. I don't know if I give him 5. Oh, that's a perfect hook set too. Would you do me a solid whenever you get a second? Are you tying on a crappie jig?
No.
I was about to say, that's not fair if you do that. Will you hand me that scale in there? Dude, it probably wouldn't even be fair. I'd have called the game warden on you for doing that. All right, boys, here is the first fish of the day. We had to pull out the wacky rig. We started off with the frog, Greg and I both. And this fish splashed me a couple times, and I think I see why they didn't eat the frog. Because this water feels like it could be about 80, 90 degrees. That's a big gap range. At least 80 degrees. I wouldn't be surprised if you put a thermometer in and it read 80. If not hotter. Oh, hey now. Hey now, I'm a big boy. I've grown up. That doesn't get me anymore. What'd you say?
I said I give him, let me look at him again. I say 3 pounds, 6 ounces.
3.6?
Yep.
It's saying it went up to 310 and stayed. Let's see, 0.
You know what they say, Ken, folks? If you can't beat them, you what? You join them.
Yeah, 310.
Zoom.
All right, 310 is my first one, boys. We got overalls riding on this challenge. Whoever catches the biggest fish today. If Greg catches a bigger fish than me, I have to go by overalls because Greg wears overalls and catches big bass when we go to the dam. So, boom, there's our first one, 3-pounder. Just kind of out here in the middle. I mean, you could kind of see like the shad popping, so it's kind of, you know, it felt like a smart cast to make.
The more you keep saying shad, makes me want to reach down and grab one of these dang Western names.
What you got? Crappie jig? Oh, one of those. Yeah, don't throw that. I don't think you'll get bit on that. No, I don't think so.
Wrong, bro.
I don't think you're gonna get bit on that one. I wouldn't throw that. It's like you give your buddy your tackle box. I wouldn't throw that one right there because I'm gonna throw it later. Yeah. The only reason why I made this cast, one, is because we're far off this bank, and then two, just like the little shad out here popping, we haven't caught anything up against the grass, and you know bass are gonna be around where the bait is. So, not saying that I'll catch another one out here, but I mean it would definitely be it wouldn't be a smart idea not to make a cast out here. If you're looking around and you're seeing shad flickering all over the place, you might want to just, you know, make a couple casts in the area because there's definitely some roamers. All right, you want to continue on our path? All right, there's fish number one. It is 7:35, so might need to zip on around and see what we can get into. What'd you tie on? Wacky rig? Surprised Greg didn't go with the black trick worm. Seen Greg put on a clinic with those black trick worms. Back in the day.
Black trip worm and a white frog. That's fun.
Oh, I'm getting hit again. There he is. Oh, look at this. Multi-species, green sunfit. No, rock bass. What is that?
Take another guess.
What is it, a warmouth?
Yes, sir.
You know, I took one of these home and tried to cook it one time. Fish? Fish? There you go. There we go.
They're a little lazy today.
Yeah.
They don't want the took a page out of Larry's book and threw on the wacky rig. There's my first fish.
It's a Bama Lam Bam though.
Bama Lam Bam, 2 different species. Got a
I might have to get the
bass and a
warmouth.
warmouth.
Dude, he hit this thing twice. Like he hit it when it first went in the water pretty hard. But I tried to do a catch and cook out here one day and I took one of these home. Not a good idea.
Not a good idea?
No.
Yeah. I wouldn't eat one of those.
Yeah. Why not? What is a warmouth?
A warmouth is basically same, that's a sunfish, but that's a pretty big one. I mean, you really only find those kind of like in farm ponds and stuff like that.
Is it like a combination like a bluegill and like a green sunfish?
Species.
Oh. All right, boys, there is fish number 2.
They're less red than green sunfish, even though they get misidentified.
Yeah, I have some of those generals in there if you want them. I think that's the one thing I do like about a general is it has like so much salt in it. I mean, it's you know, if you want it or not. Or like if that's what you're looking for. But you really don't have to fish it with the weight. But it all depends on like what speed you're looking for, I guess. Come on, big mouth. Be in there, like right there. If I was a big mouth bass.
Where it's gonna be at? It's gonna be on the end of my line.
Underneath the ice cream machine at McDonald's. In that case, I'm going to the Duluth.
Oh, we can go. Might not leave.
I fell for that. Set myself, I'll walk into that one. We can definitely go to Duluth. You might not, oh, there we go. Oh, I just got hit again. Oh, I've got him. I'm on.
I believe we had the same size fish.
Mine hit the side of the boat and came off.
I believe we literally had the same size fish.
I was like, dang, I don't feel them. All right, we need a 6-pounder here to just seal the deal for us. All right, are we throwing worms back in here, or are we gonna throw?
I'm glad we got these on just for a follow-up baby case.
Do you ever think about how many like 5 and 6 pounders you like don't cast at? You know they're in here.
Oh yeah.
Like there's at least one. I don't know if there's a 10-pounder in here, but there's probably one. Like how many times have you like casted close to them? Or like just in general, how many 10s have you casted close to that have looked at your lure? Or have you ever lost a 10 and didn't know it?
How close did you get to
Catching that 10? I bet that's probably more what it is. If you would have just slowed it down, at least for me personally, you just wouldn't be so quick fishing. You might have caught that 10. Oh, there's something. Yeah, he's still hitting it. He's swimming off with it. There he is. I watched him eat it. I don't know, man. That was gonna be pretty hard to beat. Oh, I dropped him in. Don't go down in the boat. Oh, dude, he just went down in the bottom. Huh? Yeah, I mean, that's basically what you're gonna have. Dang, that fish fell down the bottom of the boat. You might have to be a catch, clean cook. I'm sorry. Look and see if I can get him. No, he's definitely down in there good. So I heard his little butt slide. That's not good. Sorry. Dude, he's like underneath. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him. Does this thing come out?
Yeah, we can get them later on.
Okay.
I have sun-dried fish, bro.
Oh, see, there he is. It's rattling the boat. Oh, there's a bite. Oh, it's crazy.
I warmed them up for you, brother.
I appreciate it. I don't know, that didn't feel like a big one. You throw a worm in there and you catch an 8-pounder. It's like, dude, I just threw a frog. I'd much rather catch you on the frog than on the wacky worm. Here we go. There he is. That might be a good one. Better?
Another 2-pounder.
Yeah. Whoa. He looks angered.
See if he got a cousin back there.
He might. He looks angry. I don't know if I can flip him. I want to feel this drag pull a little bit. Thanks. Think 310? Probably could flip him.
313. You just saw that little dance he did?
Yeah. He didn't. Oh, gotcha. Dang, that looks like the same fish. He's a little bit shorter though. Whoa, how did my hook like went through his lip? Like I double hooked him. Like I hooked him through the mouth and I hooked him through the top of the face.
That's what you call double penetration, baby.
Roll Tide. And welcome to Alabama.
You know all about that double penetration.
Double penetrated, double violated. Often duplicated, never replicated. Whatever that saying says. A row tide. All right, what do you say this one is? I don't know if this one's gonna go 3. But he's fat though. Dude, also they stock trout in this lake. 3.6? Yeah, he's shorter, but he feels like he's a little bit chunkier. All right, Mr. Scale, I need you to turn on for me. There he goes. Man, this one says 212.
Really?
Yeah. Try it one more time. 215, 3. 215, 3. 215, 3. 215, 3. 3. This one's locking at 3.
3.
Yeah. All right. So we got 2. We got a 311 and a solid 3-pounder on the dot. Not a bad one. All on the wacky rig. It's hard to beat like those in the summer, especially. Dang, he just swam into the side of the boat. Sorry, I probably could have gave you a more elegant release than that. All right. I feel like this worm's doing really good. Haven't had to replace it yet. Had a few small bites on it. Had a couple big bites. I'm still fishing with the same one. Not gonna lie to y'all, it don't always go like that with these. Yeah. But then it's always like you cast it apart. It's not a fish that breaks it off. But I think it's also helped too. It's like ran up my line the past couple of fish that I've caught. So we're gonna keep fishing with it. These are always the best worms whenever they get broken in and then you're still catching fish on them. It's always the best feeling. Cast out here in the middle. There's like a few laydowns out here. I've seen this pond when it's really low and there's like some little random laydowns. When it's up high, you would never know they're out there. But I think my biggest fish out here came off of this side on a little crankbait. And like, it was like middle of the day too. So it's probably just right time, right place. There he is. Giant bass. And he ate it good. Hey, now, calm it down, calm it down, calm it down, calm it down. Gotcha. Oh, he choked that. Hey, I'm gonna eat those pliers. Oh, dude, you better not go down that boat. So I promise you there's something down there waiting on you. All right, boys, there is number 3 or 4 or 5. I think that might be 5. If we count the one that I hydro jacked out of the water. Mm-hmm. Oh, I saw that. There's a, got him? Did you get that on camera?
I think so. 2 bass
Dude, there was one in this brush pile right here that I just spooked. That means we're probably in a good area. Eyes working on the ground, come sun up to sundown. Hey, I'm trying to make a reputation for a man inside this town. Hard as I try, maybe I just can't.